not chocolate. Uh-oh. Hey! It's your daily hour with me. An hour? That's the title there of the episode. It's also the date, too, so if you are not sure what the second number there means, that goes in the daily hour date format, which is year, month, and day. So that's what that stood for. 130404 is today. So let's see, Thursday, the 4th of April.
Yeah.
Is that working, that mic? It looks like a bad mic, I think. Yeah, pretty messed up. Going through some new mic times. I'm talking through a cordless phone right now today. Luke's got a corded phone. And Kenny is getting shocked. Oh, you know, is that microphone the one that's making the shocking?
Oh, there it goes. The only mics that were working were the ones that we built, but now it's working again. Yeah, this thing is shocking us hard today. We're getting shocked all the time. Too many times we've been shocked, like 4 times today.
Yeah, it's electrified. Electrified.
420 on you?
Yes. Yes, possibly.
Electrified.
It's Thursday.
Yeah. It's a good day.
And Luke, you're back.
Good day.
How are you doing?
My back, my front, my middle, and my sides. It's all here.
How are you doing today?
I'm nervous today because of North Korea.
Oh, you think we're gonna get bombed?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
What happened today more than other days? Is it?
I just read stuff on the net about North Korea giving orders to go ahead and launch the missiles at us and shit.
Were you around for the Cold War? I mean, I don't really remember that too much. Was that in the 80s or?
Cold War?
The 50s. When was that?
60s. This is supposed to be like the Cuban Missile Crisis, right?
Oh,
back
okay.
in the 60s.
Oh, yeah.
That's like the year I was born. We were going through that shit.
How was that? But that never happened, right?
Yeah. Cuba stood down. Yeah.
To ease your mind, maybe, I hear that we've got a pretty sophisticated missile defense system that can shoot down stuff from the air, kind of like Star Wars.
Yeah, I've been wondering about that, you know. I've been thinking we got to have something that can shoot that shit down.
No, they're moving stuff around, so I think they're moving in their missile defense system, which is good. I think that even if they did launch a missile and we did stop it before it hit us, I think it would still be really awful because it means another conflict and dangerous wartime thing, which is bad.
What is North Korea so mad about anyway?
You know, I was trying to figure that out.
Do you have any insight on that, Bird? We've got some peanut gallery over here today.
Bird knows about that kind of thing.
Chocolate-covered peanut gallery.
Bird stands over there. And he's going to grab a mic here.
Maybe they're pissed off about getting ripped off all the time.
Oh, like on the economy? That's vague.
I don't know. I heard that North Korea actually has a lot of businesses in other countries that are just ciphers for money to, they have restaurants and stuff, and they just send the money directly back to North Korea, so they're like taking money from other people's things. But also, it's hard to tell what's propaganda and what's not, too, so.
You know, I read one place that the North Korean government, you know, higher elite people in North Korea were pissed off mostly about an embargo against them that prevented them from buying luxury items like yachts and race cars.
Oh
and
my
I
God.
said to myself when I read that, okay, so we're going to go to nuclear war over yachts and race cars for rich people?
Hey, North Korea, chill out, okay?
There's some videos on the internet. Apparently in North Korea, the people are strongly encouraged, if not forced to, cry very vigorously when major things happen and celebrate and express joy when something good happens. And there's videos of the people mourning when one of their leaders died one time. So.
Yeah, I saw that. I think I saw a video of one person, expressing extreme hyperbolic grief over
forced emotion. Is that what you're implying? A forced emotion sort of thing?
Yeah, they have to do it, or else they're like not considered part of the community anymore. And I don't really know that about it, but it sounded kind of like the movie 1984 when they do the 2-minute hate. You know, that's what it sounded like. So there might be some fascism going on in North Korea.
This whole thing reminds me a lot of 1984, including the U.S.'s stance, and especially, I mean, as much as that on their side sounds kind of like the, 2 minutes of hate or whatever that is, the same thing goes for all the internet kids who are like, North Korea, they're idiots, they can't do anything, and they're like, I don't know, it's all this posturing and propaganda that's very, I don't know, it's disconcerting. It's disconcerting to see how polarizing this is and how it actually works. People are becoming more patriotic because they have another enemy to be angry against.
Well, hey, North Korea, chill out, okay?
Yes.
You don't do that kind of thing. You don't need to do that. What's the problem? You want to talk about it? Are you mad? Why don't you call that number up there?
Yeah, be cool, and you don't need yachts to be happy.
Yeah, just chill out, okay? We got some messages.
All right.
You can call that number up there and leave some messages. And
230-536-3802.
Yeah, we'll get your messages on TV. And you can play. We'll play them on the show here, like this. These people, they called the number and they left these messages. Oh wait, it's not plugged in. I gotta plug this in. I'm a little bit afraid to plug it in because I think I'm gonna get shocked a bit. But yeah, I'm a little bit afraid. That's like.
Yeah, I can handle it.
Well, I'm gonna do it anyway.
You're gonna do it?
You know, like those tests, those studies, and they shock mice or something, and they're trying to like teach them stuff. You know, and I'm not going to allow this machine to teach me anything.
Hey, Charlie.
I'm going to go for this. Bird's got fancy M&Ms.
Fancy.
Yeah, they're like M&Ms, but they're non-name brand. They're like maybe organic or something like that. Yeah, from the Bird has them.
Yeah. Don't eat those, Charlie.
Man, let's keep calling back. Bye.
Oh, it's Dan Dobler.
Dan Dobler.
Yeah. Dan Dobler is also planning to go to Dance to Dance tomorrow. I guess it's a little too late for the viewers for you to plug that loop, but that's coming up tomorrow. That'll be fun.
Oh yeah, it's called Dan Dobler.
Hey, Dan Dobler.
We can plug Holy Dance in general.
There you go.
Like, keep coming. It's still going.
Every week.
Every month. First Friday of each month, make another one. Like it says in the ad in the middle of this very episode of the show here.
Yeah. Have you thought about, do you want to do another advertisement?
Yeah, because people have been asking me, have I thought about doing another advertisement?
In the program? Who said that?
I don't know. I forgot, but people have been saying,
they're like,
have
hey,
you ever thought about that?
I see that advertisement too much on the show. I want a new one. Oh, what's Charlie eating?
It's at half of a peanut.
Half of a peanut.
No, don't.
Yeah, hello? Can you hear me?
Hey, Dan.
Hi,
Hey, Dan, how you doing?
Fine.
We're on TV.
Yeah.
Freddie's here. We're here with Freddie too.
I bought a stereo today.
Oh, yeah, what kind?
What?
What kind of stereo?
It's a little blue box.
Does it have a tape?
What?
Does it have a cassette tape thing?
Yeah.
That's good. What are you listening to? What have you been listening to?
The Beatles.
Oh, great. Is that a good way? Is that how you break in your stereos? I know you like the Beatles.
Yeah.
Great. How are you doing? You seen anything on the streets lately?
No?
Oh, okay.
I'm going to be on the dance show tomorrow.
What?
I'm going to be on the dance show.
Oh, you're going to go on Luke's show, yeah?
Go on that Dance Holy Dance.
Nah, I don't want to put that in the back. Bird found, you can show it though. Bird found this poster. Where'd you get? Look, it's Pulp Fiction. Bird found it.
Frederick's going to be there. Frederick's going to be there.
That's right. Are you got any new dance moves you're gonna bust out, or looking for?
Is that Frederick?
That's me. I'm here on the show too.
Oh, how you doing?
Oh, I'm still doing all right. Just here on the couch, kind of nearby the couch, really kind of behind the couch, doing pretty good though. It's gonna be a fun time. Apparently DJ Glitchin Growl has got a 40% chance of DJing tomorrow, so it's like musical weather report.
40% chance of Glitchin Growl.
Frederick?
Yeah. No.
Frederick?
Yes.
You think there'll be girls tomorrow on the show?
There's gonna be girls? Is that what you said?
Will there be girls there?
Yeah, I think so. Probably.
Probably more than last time.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's like 50-50. Every person has a 50-50 chance of being a guy or a girl, so the odds are good.
52% chance of being a girl.
Oh, okay.
Frederick?
What is it?
Uh-oh. What do you get? Oh. Charlie.
I haven't written down the outline yet.
Spit it out. Are you gonna spit it out?
What was that, Dan? Say that again?
Hey.
I haven't written down the outline yet.
Oh, okay.
Charlie's trying to eat plastic stuff. Charlie, sit.
Charlie's trying to eat something weird, Dan. We're trying to stop him. Sorry about that. He's after some plastic stuff.
Charlie's mad. Hey, Dan, so yeah, you're gonna try to dance with the girls and stuff at the dance.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to dance with the girls.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. But maybe I found a girlfriend. Maybe I found a girlfriend.
It's possible.
Yeah, and take a hold of me.
Nothing like the dance to attract.
Yeah, maybe are you gonna try to dress up for it or anything?
I'm gonna be a vampire.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, that sounds like a good costume.
Dance is kind of lost some of that. I mean, we used to be crazy in wild costumes and stuff. Maybe it'll come back.
Well, I'm not gonna dress up.
Oh, okay. It was a joke?
As a ghost?
Oh, no, I said, was it a joke?
Well, I made it a joke. I'm not gonna be a vampire.
Oh, okay. Did you do any pranks on April Fool's Day?
What?
Did you do any pranks for April Fool's Day?
No?
Have you ever done any in the past? Anybody ever gotten pranked?
No?
Oh, that's good. That sounds safe. Pranking sometimes can be dangerous.
Yeah. Kind of mean, too.
Frederick?
Yeah, what's up, Dan?
I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
All right, and so will the TV.
Thank you, Dan.
I'll be there at 7:45.
Great.
All right. See, he's getting there early. That's a good thing for you other dancers. I'll be there too, Dan. But, you know, come early. It's always fun to be the first one on there, and then you get lots, catch all the...
I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, Dan.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, Dan.
There it goes. That was
Sounds
Dan.
like he's excited. That's good.
Yeah, that's your show, Luke. Is it kind of your show still? Maybe?
Kind of, sort of.
What are you doing?
Hey, you know, if Glitch and God doesn't show up, you know, that'll be a regular mix from Tom, the producer.
Oh.
So, you know.
What are you doing now on the show? Are you, do you have a title? Directing? Or?
I've never been given a title
Oh, you never...
for my participation in this show.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait a minute, I have. Technician. In fact, you know, Justin Wright, the old producer of the show before it was what it is now, gave me this little dog tag. And this little dog tag says, like, Luke Turner, technician.
Maybe we can get that on the dice cam here.
I doubt you could see anything. It's like
Dice
really
cam is not working.
worn out. But it says, yeah, something like
There it goes.
dance technician.
Oh, there it goes. All right, let's see. All right. Where did
Now,
you...
believe it or not, there's actually some engraving on this that says dance technician.
It's just worn off in your pocket, maybe.
I just shocked myself in the head.
You just got shocked in the head.
Stop shocking. Dance
look at that.
technician.
Oh, focus.
Get macro on there.
Focus.
Did you...
And the other side just says my name.
Did they had to get that printed?
Yeah, in one of those gift places in the mall, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Well, you're a technician then. That's good. That's a good title.
I think you are a technician for sure, but I think you're also somehow like the spirit of the show, or like the
Spirit of the show.
Yeah.
That sounds like a big responsibility. I'm scared.
You do curate the Dance So Dance anthology though too, which I think is,
that's a big deal.
That's a very big deal.
I like that show.
That keeps it going too. That keeps the hype up.
We got a text from Bird. Bird's right there. He says, I don't know if he's texting us right now. He says, I got egged last night. We're walking on Harrison.
What? That's something on the streets. You got egged?
He says, I don't want to talk about it, but I want to tell people. Don't throw eggs at people.
Yeah, man, that's messed up.
You don't want to talk about it?
Okay.
For real? Yeah, it looks like no.
He doesn't want to. I've been egged on Harrison before, too.
He'll talk about it? Oh.
So, I don't remember exactly what time it was, but I do have a record of it. Because I took a photograph right before getting egged, and then I called the police right afterward. And
man.
I think it was a beige or a gold-colored Hyundai. It had circular tail lights, you know, and basically I got hit on my right arm, upper arm. It was a white egg, and it was raw. It was apparently not rotten, and it sort of glanced off. I didn't get any yolk, and it didn't run down. So it was like the best case of getting struck by an egg, but not really getting, fully egged.
So bounced off you, kind of?
But it felt like getting hit by a snowball, and I was like so shocked. I was like, what happened? And by the time I turned around, the car was like a block away, half block away already.
That is rude.
It was, people should not do that because
you could hurt somebody.
Yeah, you never know what condition somebody is in, and you could somebody could fall down and break their leg and die.
Yeah.
You could kill somebody by
How would you feel if you killed somebody?
An egg at them. So don't do it.
What did the police say?
They said thanks. They said, do you want an officer to respond? And I said, no, just try to find them. Maybe I should have had them, I was like, get all your cars out,
Yeah.
Nail this.
That's borderline assault, I guess.
Yeah.
These kids are just running around. I've never been...
Definitely assault.
I've never been randomly, was that on April Fool's Day?
No, it was yesterday.
Yesterday,
the
3rd. They're late.
Yeah. In between Plymouth and Rogers on Harrison, heading east. Yeah.
So we're on the main road then.
Yeah.
They didn't yell anything at you or anything? It was just, you just sort of struck by an egg and then it was kind of confusing?
That's correct.
You didn't see anything? Maybe the...
Well, I did know they did yell something, but I can't remember what it was. I was really shocked after it happened.
But is this, you can't usually tell when people yell. If you're going to yell something at people, you got to do it very slowly because usually when they go by you and they yell something, you're just like, "Rah!" And you're like, I don't know if they're trying to insult you or anything like that. It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
So how do you think that maybe have you been nervous about other cars when they drive by now?
I can see how that kind of behavior can have a discouraging impact on people walking around. Like, am I going to walk? Oh, I'm afraid of getting egged or harassed by a car in any way.
Yeah.
Anytime I cross the street and a car has to stop for me, almost like 9 out of 10 times I get a bad feeling. Once in a while, there's a really kind person who's like, oh, they're happy that I'm walking and they don't mind stopping. But most times it seems like drivers are put out when they have to stop for a pedestrian, and that's just wrong, It's that's white power right there. It's it's like the same exact attitude expressed in race.
You're comparing people to who don't stop for pedestrians to...
No, it's like people who drive think they're superior to pedestrians,
As far, you think that
pedestrians are second class. How dare you make me stop my moving vehicle to avoid hitting you? How could you appear in the road in front of me? What are you doing there? It's like, oh, I'm walking somewhere. Hello, I have to cross the road.
I'm a little bit annoyed by that, but I don't feel any kind of racist hate that you do. I don't think that they're that offensive.
Bird wasn't saying it was exactly racism. It was comparable to it.
Yeah, I think that racism is much worse as a much heavier hate than this other hate.
I love making cars stop for me. It's awesome. It's like I'm a pedestrian.
Oh, hello viewers. Reese here with answers to some frequently asked questions about the program. You're watching it right now, and it's called Your Daily Hour with Me. It's on every day, but 7 days a week, 365 days a year, 366 on leap years. It's a call-in show that tapes at different times of the day. So when you call, leave a message and we'll call you back. Anybody can come on the program, especially you. The program tapes in Olympia, Washington. You can watch it on TCTV, Thurston County Channel 22, at 11:30 p.m. or on YouTube. It tapes a week in advance, so if you're watching on TCTV, this episode taped on the same day of the previous week. Please call in and tell your friends about the program. Your Daily Hour with Me relies on the community for content. Thanks.
And now back to the program.
Thanks, Reese.
Yeah, Reese, that's the first person we ever called on the thing.
Yeah.
I listened to the very first episode again. I attempted to start doing to maybe editing McDonald's phone calls and do it, but I only listened to one episode. And we apparently did not start calling McDonald's until maybe episode 2 or 3. I'm not sure yet.
Probably 2, I think.
All of 1 we did not, though, so it happened on episode 2. But we called Reese in the very first time. You guys maybe should go back and listen to that very first audio episode. It kind of reminded me of the core values of the program, and that I had possibly, maybe lost them a little bit. Bert, I don't know if you heard that.
All the McDonald's calls?
No, the very first episode of the program on the radio episode.
I definitely need to go back and check that out.
I think that might be a good. I
wanted to talk about McDonald's though too, but.
Yeah, we could talk about that one. But if you guys want to, when people say now, what's about the program about? What's all that stuff? I'm going to refer them to the very first episode because I kind of repeat myself over and over, trying to explain what to myself and to everybody what the kind of what we're doing here. Well, yeah.
You should have a recording of that in your hand on an MP3 player when somebody asks.
Well, it goes for a whole hour.
Here, listen to this.
Yeah.
That's what the show's about.
Do you have an hour? I can tell you about the show.
These are its core
I really did kind of lay it all out, though, in that very first hour. I kind of laid out what we've been doing for the last almost 1,000 hours, 929 hours, so. Yeah.
Wow.
It reminds me of the,
not quite.
There's like a story in Buddhism I heard that there's this guy and he was going around killing people and he had killed 999 people and then he met the Buddha. And the Buddha, he was going to try to kill the Buddha and he couldn't do it. And the Buddha was like, stop doing this, like it's not good for you, it's not good for anybody else, and the guy converted and he became a Buddhist and he dedicated his life to serving others.
Hey Dan.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
What's up?
Yes, I'm serious. I'm seriously confused.
What's he doing?
What?
I'm seriously listening to the Beatles.
Oh, good.
Which album, Dan?
The best hits.
Best of?
The best hits.
The best hits.
Yeah, best hits. That's good.
That's better than the greatest one.
Yeah.
It's all of them.
Everyone.
Good. Yeah, we're talking. Bird just told us what is that? Like a
Buddhist pride.
Can
Yes.
Well, what's your favorite Beatles song?
One more time, please. Oh, my favorite Beatles song? I like Nowhere Man.
That's number 2.
That's about me.
Oh, you know what? I think what happened was that I asked you that a long time ago, and then you told me about that was your favorite song, and it became my favorite song now also. But it truly is. I think you actually, yeah. That's the one. Bird singing it.
That's a good song.
I think it's the good one. I think you told me that was your favorite song, and then I went and listened to it for a while, and now it's my favorite also.
Yeah.
Did you see them play it when you saw them at the Coliseum?
Yeah.
They didn't play it yet? Was that
You put that out later.
Yeah, that was they hadn't written it at that point.
No.
Uh-huh. What songs did you see them play live? What's one that you remember?
She loves you.
So you saw them in their their mop top phase. I think that's what they called it, right?
Yeah.
Did you have a mop top? Or did other people have mop tops, or like did people copy the Beatles and get the same kind of that kind of goofy haircut?
They didn't have mop tops.
The Beatles.
They didn't have mop tops. They didn't have mop tops.
Oh, what kind of haircut did they have?
They had long hair.
Oh,
Long hair.
so you, yeah,
Hippies.
yeah, you saw them in the hippie phase.
A mop top is a mop top is really for the mop.
Yeah. Are you gonna try to come on Saturday, maybe? Or do you want to come on?
You should.
Tuesday.
On Tuesday? Yeah, that sounds like a good day. This coming Tuesday in the 9th?
Oh.
I have a hat Tuesday.
Okay.
It's also on the 6th. I think you could make it on the 6th too.
I'm seeing it Sunday.
Oh yeah, on Sunday.
What's on Sunday?
He's gonna see her on Sunday.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna possibly come on the 9th?
I can't. I have an appointment. I have a meeting on the 9th. I can't do it on Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have to do the week after.
Oh.
You going to the doctor?
You gotta do the week after, maybe.
The
not
week
the
after.
I have a meeting.
You want to come on Tuesday the 16th maybe then?
Yeah.
Oh, great. We'll put you down for that tentatively and see how it works out.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you be on the 16th?
I'll have to check my work schedule. Sometimes that's my split shift, but sometimes I only work from 1 to 5. So if you were going to have Lisa come along too, then that would be right in the right time.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. But you could, Dan, if you wanted to, you could come on Saturday. We're doing our season 9 finale coming up this Saturday for the viewers. Oh, who does?
Bob listens to me on Saturdays.
Yeah, it would be at 5 o'clock. We're starting shooting at 5 o'clock, and it only goes for an hour, so it might be a fun event to do.
I've asked Brian, little Brian would like to be on it.
All right, we'll figure it out. Yeah, that he can definitely come in. It's open to the public, so anyone can come.
Well, I'll see you tomorrow, Frederick.
All right, bye-bye.
Thanks, Dan.
Well, that's good.
Maybe we should be doing something for the season premiere also on episode 932.
Yeah, we got to do something.
We could go on the streets. There's supposed to be a John Day there.
Yeah, John Fernelli's a good camera operator.
Yeah, we could take it on the streets possibly.
Oh, you know, it's almost time for the next dice game, but we did not roll the first dice.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Did we
also, another streets, it's news. Did you guys know that that movie guy, Rod Ebert?
Yeah.
He died today.
I also want to hear the point of that proverb because I didn't really understand that.
The killing 1,999 guys.
What's the point of that, Bird? So you didn't kill the last guy?
Yeah, so it would be sort of like, I mean, it's not exactly a good allegory except for the 999 because you're not killing people on the show.
Yes.
If anything, you're spreading love and humor.
If anything,
maybe except for a couple, instances.
At least not killing people.
You're
that's true.
You're practically a fully conscious being.
All right.
So.
Oh, I'm almost a conscious being. Not quite, though. I guess.
No, you're practically totally conscious.
What's the moral of the proverb though? Don't kill people. I mean,
don't kill people. And,
bigger than that.
Live to serve others rather than in anger and hatred and violence.
Everybody's got a number. Charlie gets a 3. Here we go. Oh, this is for the first one. It's a 4.
That's right. That's a 4 right here. There's a 4 written on my hand.
I also have a 4. I also have a 4. And now here it's time for the next dice game. Oh, another 4. Yeah. 4 and 5. Double 4 and 5.
That's right. That's right.
That's what I have also.
Good game.
So,
has a dice game ever been played so promptly, right as the strike of the pins? There's like pin strike, dice roll.
Yeah, usually we're not ready for it.
Bam.
Look at that. So me and Bird, Team 4, we're winning right now. But as we have the game set up now, was it you that said you don't like the new way of 1, 2, 3, or was that somebody else, Bird? Did you?
I did say that because as I was losing, I realized my chances of leveling out on the third roll were slim.
No, but they're more.
I just didn't like the suspense and the tension.
Oh, you didn't like that?
Yeah.
That's what we put that in there on purpose, so that we have the suspense. You want less suspense and tension.
Maybe my beef is with Carl, and I need to talk to him about the way he rolls the dice.
You think he's cheating?
I just don't have a good feeling about his dice roll, that's all.
Do you think he's cheating?
I don't like the way he rolls the dice.
Doesn't sound like a cheating thing. It's not the right way.
Too much pomp and circumstance or whatever.
Not enough.
Just not enough, you know, I don't know, something. Wad-a-V, I don't know what it is.
So it's not cheating, though. You don't think he's cheating. He's just...
Not a good feeling and shit.
All right. This is a message from John Webster. I have a bad feeling about this. Ew. So I hope that John Webster's on TV. I think he might have lost it. I'm kind of...
Hey there, Kenny.
Hi.
Kenny.
Hi, John.
This is John Webster speaking. When you have your show, before you have your show, would you give me a call on my home phone? Just look in the... before you go to your studio, look in the phone book and get the message.
Maybe we can look him up in the phone book.
Get my phone number from the phone book.
Okay.
Bye.
Thanks, John Webster.
Oh, you look him up? I think that John Webster might have lost cable, and it's a sad thing. I don't know what to do about this. A lot of viewers have lost cable. Get them YouTube, they get the internet. But I want to get them the box, or tell Comcast to resend the signal or something like that. I don't know. Bird, you know about this political stuff. Should we get a sign?
We should have free internet for all YDHWM viewers.
Well, I'm more worried about them getting TCTV. I think that they should get access. It's called public access. I mean,
they deserve to be able to see the local programming.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to pay for cable to get TCTV. It should be free.
Also, the networks. I think the networks want it to be free. You know, like NBC, they're trying to make money off of being free. That's what they used to be in the over the air. I mean, literal air. You know.
It's really it's changing the way that TV has always been, which is you got a box, you plug into the wall, you can get the TV. You know, you got an antenna.
We got a message from TCTV, I think. 956-3100, right?
That's it. That's the number.
That's TCTV. So.
What time is it?
Let's see what TCTV has to say.
Maybe they have some info about.
I'm doing crew call for the Saturday shoot.
Oh, there's an issue.
I was not sure what time to tell people to be there. And
for the shoot.
You can call me back at this number, or you can call myself if you want. And
yeah, he's out of the studio.
Yeah, I just there's a list of like 7 or 8 people that I think would probably want to come and participate and show up and stuff. So
you think slow?
I
don't think he's still
there.
You. He'll talk to us right now. Let's call him.
So I think, what do you think? When should the crew show up? Do you think 4? So we get an hour to set up there?
Yeah. Well, I want somebody to direct. I don't want to do it. Do you want to? I mean, you could do it, but I think we should.
I can't do it. I'm technically on the clock.
Oh, okay. So you'll be there as a staff person, but I want them to direct. So I want to shoot from 5 to 6.
Yeah.
But I just want to show up there.
Oh, I see.
And so they can decide that, but I'll call Dan and tell him 5 to 6. Oh no, this is Drunk Dan, not call Drunk Dan, call regular Dan.
So maybe if the crew's gonna set it up, then we should have them be there at like 3:30 or 4. 3:30. We have the studio from 2 to 6.
think what I want to do is tell them 5 o'clock and let them decide when to show up.
That's a good point. And another piece that we need to include in that setup is the location for the punctuality club.
Hey, Dan.
Yeah.
It's the program.
Hey, the program.
How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm okay, I guess.
Oh, I just messed this up.
445.
What?
So we want to shoot for about 5 o'clock, starting the show at 5 o'clock.
Okay. I sent a message to a bunch of people, and I said, call the program and leave a message that you're going to come and help out. One person already said yes. And,
who's that, Dan? Who's that?
Huh?
Who?
Debbie Scow. She's studio certified. She hasn't been here in like a year, and she wants to help out. She had some back surgery, so she's going to want to sit down to do the help, but she's very interested in participating.
All right.
Well, tell her 5 o'clock. We might need some. Well, I guess maybe I'll show up early. We'll see how it goes to see if anybody is going to be there to set it up.
Also, I called Jane Austin. She said yes.
All right.
She's going to be there.
Cool.
Yeah, so we got
she's a person who was on karaoke a lot, right? Is that her?
No. Jane Austin used to be in Seattle. She's got her own show on TCTV that is called, what is it? Dream Mountain Haunted Galaxy, maybe? Coming up. Upcoming TV producer.
All right.
Yeah.
Ooh, Rick is getting shocked.
So 5 o'clock, Dan, and they can do whatever, the set. They can tell them that they have, creative freedom. Tell them that to be original with the set design.
Yeah, well, I told them that they can come and crew or participate or be an audience. And, because I figured, because you know how it goes. It's like you do a little this, a little that,
find
everyone kind of participates.
Dan, find a set designer too, please. Can you find a set designer?
Yeah. Mark Maurer.
I'll be there.
Oh, you can do it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
You can do it, or you can find somebody else to do it. But yeah, we need some set design and stuff, I guess. Possibly.
Yeah, and I'll be there. So if if they need any instruction, I won't be physically moving anything, but I can give creative consulting, maybe. If you're like, what do we need?
I'm gonna plan on being there around 4, maybe a little bit earlier. So.
Yeah, maybe a little earlier.
Great. Okay, well, thanks, Dan. That's going to be at 5 o'clock.
Okay, have a good night.
Good night, Dan. Sweet dreams.
Okay.
Well.
We still have some more messages. We're about to get into commercial break, too.
Wow. Next. This is coming up. It's just going by so fast. So fast.
We got messages from Mark, the guitar player here.
Oh.
Okay.
I think I got shocked. When I get shocked, I'm like, and then I'm afraid that it's like
Your phone's not gonna do it.
That it's like it's like crossing your brain.
I thought that was supposed to be a good thing. People get shock treatment for good things, right? Because helps it makes your brain work better. That's what I've always heard. Bert, is that correct? Does shocking you?
I've been walking with my darling to the. Your daily hour with me.
Yeah.
I've been walking with my darling to the your daily hour with me.
Oh, this is a weird song, Bart.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is Mark, the guitar player, and I thought I'd give you a call.
Thanks.
Time to give you a call.
Yes.
See what you're doing. See what you're up to. I've been watching your show on the TV. Your 11:30 show is usually the recent show.
Yes.
And the
it's
2 o'clock show is
is that last year, actually.
1. Now it's time for a commercial break.
Dance, Holy Dance. Dance, Holy Dance. Live TV dance party. Yeah. First Friday of each month. 8 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Yeah, totally. That's a good plan.
TCTV Studio A. 440 Yager Way. Oh yeah.
She did. God, every time I see this, I want to eat it. Oh God, I want that.
Coming up tomorrow
on episode number of YDHWM.
Your daily hour.
Yeah, hey everybody, it's the commercial.
Hey.
Whoa, we're on TV once a day, every day on the commercial here. Yeah, you want to say hi, Rob? He's on the show in the voice.
What's up?
And we talk for an hour tonight. It's every night at 11:30 and 2 a.m.
Second to last episode of the season, so we're getting ready to, we're wrapping it up, kind of reminisce, and Charlie gets a little crazy, he's trying to eat food.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Calm down, people. Calm down.
You didn't.
Did I just pick that up for the thing?
I was gonna say when we were watching the Dance to Dance commercial, you were talking about it earlier about people maybe saying things like, "When are you gonna make a new one?" I don't think it's because they're tired of it. They're just wanting to be featured. Probably. I'd imagine that's kind of one of the other driving forces behind that.
Yeah, well, they didn't say so. They didn't say, "Could you make a new Dance Holy Dance ad featuring me?"
No,
well, maybe going to say that directly.
Yeah, I don't want to seem, what is the word,
arrogant?
It's just time. It's a great advertisement. It's just, how long do you play ads,
Yeah.
See, Bird wants to be in it. You can tell he's not saying it, but he does.
Did you, did you find John Webster's phone number?
Yeah.
You did. Let's call John Webster back before we listen to any more marked messages.
It's,
yeah, remember phone books?
Yeah, we actually have a real phone book here.
What's I know his address. Yeah, that's it. Let me see. Here we go. You want to circle it? Where's that pen? Yeah, why don't you circle? Oh, you just underline it. Okay. Here we go. I don't know if I'm in the phone book. Are you in the phone book?
Yeah, that's to drown out actual tones that people can decipher.
You can just hold those tones up to your phone and it'll dial.
Or it used to. I don't know. I think they...
Hey, John Webster, it's the program.
How you doing?
Hey, great. How are you doing?
Oh, fine.
Oh, nice to talk to you.
What time did you start? What time did you start the program?
About 45 minutes ago.
10 o'clock?
Yeah, well, no, before 10 o'clock. At about
10 o'clock at night?
Yeah, we started the show about 9:30.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mentioned to bring for you to bring a telephone book because my phone number's in the phone book.
It worked. We looked it up in the phone book. You're in there.
Yep, we found it.
And write it down there so you can remember it this time.
Oh, good idea.
So you don't have to call me on my cell phone.
Oh, that is a good idea, John. Do you still have TV? Did you lose TV recently?
What?
Are you still watching the show?
I'm gonna turn down the TV. I'm watching Odd Couples. I'm on basic TV, so I'm watching Odd Couples.
Which?
Yeah, he lost basic TV.
No, he got it. Now he's watching the Odd Couple. Did you maybe got more channels? Is it from the 60s? When was that show on? When was the Odd Couple on?
It's on me. It's called METV.
Well, that's like 76 or something like that. It's a good channel.
Vancouver, Washington.
Oh, great. Have you anything new with you? Have you seen anything on the streets or anything happening in your neck of the woods there?
No. I have a hunch that not what's called, but what's his name? What's your name? Who's the other person that's there? I always see him on TV.
Carl?
Yeah, Carl. Hi, Carl.
Hey.
Carl's not here today. Today we're here with Luke and Freddie and Bird.
Hey, how's it going, John? Nice to hear from you.
Hi, Luke.
Hi, John.
This is not Saturday. This is
no, that's
Thursday.
Lewis. Luke, not Lewis. Hey, John, on this Saturday we're going to be going to TCTV. You should go to that.
I don't have a vehicle.
Oh no, what happened? You should take the bus.
Well, I'm gonna be taking I take the dial-up.
Dial-up.
The bus. The people on the dial-up bus knows what's his name? The one not his what's his name?
TCTV? Sheree? Dan?
What's his name?
Which guy? Who are you talking about?
Oh, you can describe him. Maybe we know him.
Somebody at TCTV?
Not Dan Bennett, but
Dan Dobler.
Dan Dobler. He writes the dial-up people for him.
Oh, do you?
I have a hunch that he lives in one at not Blue Moon, but at the other one right before you get to Blockbuster. Candlestick. No, not Candlestick. I think it's Candlestick Park. No, Candlestick Trail Park.
Oh, he knows where.
You guys are pretty close together. You guys are maybe in the same neighborhood.
I'd like to see him. I'd like to see Dan sometime.
Oh. Yeah, maybe you guys could meet. Well, it's gonna be dance. Yeah, you should take the bus to TCTV, John, because tomorrow there's gonna be Dancer Dance. You watch Dancer Dance?
I would ride the bus, but I don't see you guys. I don't see you guys on the bus.
Oh yeah.
I always see everybody else, but I don't see like Dan Dobler, and I don't see Carl, and I don't see.
I ride the bus.
I don't see you on the bus.
Oh well, that's because you're not riding the bus, though, right? I thought. Do you not ride the bus?
You gotta ride the bus to the west side. I just ride the bus on. I ride the bus downtown anyway.
Okay. Anything new? What are you watching on TV these days?
Nothing much.
Nothing, huh? How about that? I don't know. I don't even know. Are you watching The Apprentice?
Princess?
The Apprentice.
The Apprentice.
Oh, yeah. I watch that.
Who you?
Sunday nights, and I watch. But since I have the other one, I watch like 72 now. Me TV.
Oh, you have extended cable, huh?
And then the antenna TV. They got the old old stuff that I grew up with.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's nice. MASH is on that show.
Hey, it's time for the final dice game.
I'll say 3.
Oh, cool. Good choice.
Three? Yeah.
Here we go. Team Charlie, go 3. I want 6, though.
Oh, 2.
2?
2, yep.
How about next? 2 and
6.
6. Yes, that's me. TV.
Well, let's see. Oh, 1. I won. For Team 4 won.
Team 4.
Yeah, who's that?
Sorry, Webster. John Webster.
Is that Bird?
Team 4.
Team 4. Team 4, yeah. So, Bird, I assume you want to share? I do.
Feels good, yeah.
Yes, congratulations. We beat everybody else, though.
Hey, Bird there?
Yeah, Bird's here.
Hey, Bird, I haven't seen you at the Thurston County, Democrat meeting.
I haven't been there, unfortunately, John. Yeah. How's the meeting?
I saw you once there.
Yeah, I've been to a couple meetings, a few meetings over the years, but I'm not a regular attender. I was interested in the public power, so I was going to the meetings to support public power.
You know who I'm going to I'm in Let's Have District 2, so I'm voting for Mary Hall for county auditor, for the Thurston County auditor to beat out Gary Alexander.
Oh, yeah, I haven't heard about that. What
does the auditor do?
Know what are the stakes?
She's a Pierce County auditor up in Tacoma right now.
What does the auditor do?
Marriage licenses and voting too.
They help run that or what?
Yeah, that's what they do. They used to do driver's license, but they don't do driver's licenses anymore.
The auditor, they're like the boss of that stuff?
Voter registration too.
And
the voter pamphlet and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's an odd thing when you...
They do budgets and stuff.
When you cut budgets? Oh, they budget the licensing?
They do
accounting.
They do voting, and then they do marriage licenses.
Okay. And it's an elected position?
Yep.
Who do you think should win?
Mary Hall, not Gary Alexander. I'm not a Republican. I'm a Democrat.
All right. Well, we're going to go with your endorsement, John.
John, I'm interested. Have you heard about the case of Scott Yost being prosecuted by a Thurston County prosecutor?
I'm voting for it, but I'm not in the Olympia area, but I want Cheryl Shelby to be on the Olympia City Council.
Okay.
When is that coming up? When is the City Council voting?
It will be the primary will be in August, and the general election will be in November.
That's not for a while, but I think we should try to talk to those people.
Yeah. Is anybody else running with Cheryl? Is she alone, or is there another person?
There's another person that's running too. I have his picture in my briefcase anyway.
Okay.
Is it hard to run, John? How do you even sign up to get on that? Is it too late?
You have to file. Up at the courthouse.
Is it too late to do that?
I don't think so.
No, I think you got another month.
I mean, maybe if we should ask those candidates if we can endorse them, one of them, and if they don't want us to, then maybe we should try to get a candidate.
I've been watching you guys. I've been seeing in the back a blue sign. What's that blue sign for? What does that say?
That's an old one. We should probably take that down. That's for Andrew Thomas. She actually already lost. Do you ever think about running for government, John? I know you're into it so much. Do you think you know a lot about government at this point?
More candy. I still go to the Lacey City Council. I'll be going to the Lacey City Council next.
I mean, you've probably been to more city council meetings than anybody. Do you think that you would? I mean, you seem like you might be a good candidate for that kind of thing because you just seem to know more about. I mean, out of everybody I know, you know the most about local government than that I know.
And I'll be going out to Yelm on the 8th on Monday to the LD 2 now, not 22. I'm in LD 2 now. I used to be in 22. Now I'm in LD 2.
LD 2.
Because I'm in part of Montgomery and Pierce.
LB2.
LD is two.
Legislative branch?
2. LD2.
LB2.
I'm trying to look up this. For some reason, it's not letting me. Oh, don't yet. No, that's a little intense, Bird.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look up a McDonald's, but the thing is acting up.
It's acting up.
I don't know if Luke likes getting that in his face. Yeah, look, Charlie, you can put that on the dog's face.
Charlie knows how to. He likes the close-up. Charlie loves it.
I'm trying to look up the McDonald's phone number, but it's not working. There's something going on.
What?
Oh yeah.
I saw my old thing. I watched. I think it was watched.
Oh, did you watch it? The 2 a.m. episode that was from your place, huh?
March 18th, and he televised me.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, great.
And I'm still laying on the couch too here.
All right. That's a good episode. You look good on the couch, and it was a good conversation too.
Hey, John, it's about the end of the show. Thanks for calling. We'll keep calling, and we'll call you back also, okay?
I know yours is about 11:24. Mine is 10:24.
Okay, great. Thanks, John. We'll talk to you later.
And I'm still looking for a girlfriend. I'd like to have that old lady. What's her name? Are you still there?
Get that out of my face. What old lady?
I'd say her on the old programs.
On the old programs, an old lady who's on the old programs?
Yeah, the old programs.
An old lady. Oh, Sue Reynolds?
I think so. I think that's what she is.
Are you talking about the picture?
She's kind of old.
Old?
She's not young. She's not young. It was in 2012.
Old lady from 2012. I don't know who you're talking about.
She could be about my age.
Who is it though? I don't remember any old woman being on the program last year. Thanks, Bert. Okay, no, but she wasn't on last year too much. There's no old women from the show. Who are you talking about? No. Thanks, Facebook and Twitter and YouTube.
I'm good.
Freddie, who's the old lady from last year? Thanks, phones and TV. You know what he's talking about?
No.
John, I don't know who that is. Thanks, crew. You guys want to be on the crew? You have to do it.
Lady, huh?
You still there?
Yeah, who are you talking to about, though? It's in the show. Thanks, Crystal Ball. Thanks, TCTV.
Heather. I think Heather.
Heather. Heather's not an old lady. Thanks, Jordan. Thanks, LaBiba.com. No, she was here yesterday. Heather Hall. That's a different one. Heather was not an old lady. Thanks, Thurston County and Washington State and the USA. Thanks, viewers.
Thanks, John Webster.
Yeah, thanks, John.
I'm still
dog.
I'm still looking. I'll be 68 this coming August.
Great.
60.
Okay, hey, John, we're doing the